Listen to that all morning long. You sound fantastic. The incomparable Lynda Carter is back in New York City with a show that can only be described as wonderful. I had to do it. She's performing her new show, Time of My Life, Friday and Saturday night at the Apple Room, home of jazz at Lincoln Center. And this time, this is at Time Warner Center, rather. Lynda Carter, welcome back to the couch.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I love coming to the show.
I know, and it sounds so good. Well, tell us about the new show. What can fans expect?
Well, I bring a new show every year, and I really gear it toward this particular city, the Apple Room at Jazz at Lincoln Center, and it's a new show every year. So if my fans come back, that they will see a different show. It's not just going to be the same thing, and I never know what I'm going to end up with. It's a wonderful way to kind of explore where I am at any given time in my life.
Yeah, but it's a traditional mix of the standards and pop songs, isn't that right?
But pop and country and jazz, and since I didn't have a hit record, I like to finesse the songs a little bit so they don't sound like just covers of songs.
Right, you put your own spin on it.
I put my own. Very funny.
I
put my own
I didn't even try that. No, I honestly didn't. So wait, but I need to use that next time.
And no, I didn't come in my invisible plane.
Is that right?
Right.
Well, now, which song do you think surprises the audience the most that you do?
Oh, I would say the songs that I've written, and I usually include one or two in the show. I wrote this very hot kind of song about, I wrote it a few years ago, you know, the bloom of first love, when it's just like, oh my God. And then I recently wrote one that my son has not heard yet, about my son and watching him. He's now 26, but watching him turn into a man.
Oh my God, is he going to be at the show?
Yes.
Okay, can we please have a solo camera on him the entire time to see his reaction?
Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
And there's just, I think from beginning to end, we do some really, couple of really funny songs, and I've included some country songs with, but it's Blame It On Your Lion Cheatin', Cold Dead Beaten, Two-Time Double Dealing,
man. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
But now you've been working with the same incredible band. I mean, you guys have just such great chemistry on stage, and you work really well together.
Yeah.
So how do you guys come up with the set list? Is this done like months in advance, or is it?
Yeah, when I'm working on music, I'm starting now on next year's show.
Wow.
I am bringing in, I hear something that I like, a flavor, that you know, just a flavor of some kind, and I'll use that in a different song. I like to take guys' songs and turn them into girls' songs, yeah, it's a work in progress, and everyone has a hand in what we end up with. And Blue Marini is a great jazz musician. He was just inducted into the Jazz Musicians Hall of Fame. He's with us, Blue Marini.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, now let's talk about, you recently came out and you gave your endorsement of the new Wonder Woman. I think her name was Gal Gadot. And that was so gracious of you to do, because I know everybody was wondering what your thoughts were on it. So do you think that she's going to do justice to the role?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think that it's a difficult role, no matter what you. Playing a superhero is not an easy task, because you can't really play that. You really can't play. And she's got such a wonderful spirit about her, you know. There's a sweetness, a goodness, and I hope they allow her to let that piece of it shine through.
Right, but you're so humble. You talk about how difficult it is to play a superhero, but you really set the bar so high for the role.
Thank you.
I think that's, a lot of people are wondering how she's going to step in and really what her take is going to be on it. So
it will be very interesting to me, you know, because I think that the Wonder Woman is always so much more about the feminine, the goddess, the person of trust and worth, and I think that's who she is, and the rest of it is periphery.
Right, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But you can imagine my surprise when I was watching one of my husband's favorite shows, 2.5 Men. Oh. And who steps in but Lynda Carter? Tell me about that. That was so much fun to see you. Well, tell everybody what you did with Ashton Kutcher.
Well, I was a cougar with Ashley Kutcher. I kissed him on the, But the weirdest thing was that I kissed a girl at the end of the show.
That was the best part. It was such a twist. Did you have so much fun doing that?
I did.
What were the...
And as I said, I kissed the girl, but it was in front of her parents.
Exactly. But now, what was everybody like on set? Because we've seen people get starstruck over you. Was everybody welcoming? And
oh, very welcoming.
Yeah.
I was so starstruck over John Cryer, to be honest with you. Because he's so funny. He's just, I wanted to just sit there and laugh at everything he did.
Right.
And director said, Lynda, you can't laugh. You're supposed to be insulted by his behavior. And I was just enjoying the heck out of it. And I said, oh, God.
My gosh. Well, you're such a friend of the couch. We've had you here several times. And Clark Gregg actually was so starstruck. Did you see this picture? He was like jumping up and down after he took this picture and came back to us. It was like, I can't believe I just got a picture with Wonder Woman.
That's so great. Look at him.
It's wonderful. Well, now, quickly, before you go, you did a variety show a while back for our sister station, CBS.
Yes.
Would you ever consider doing something like that again?
It was the most incredible. I did 5-hour-long CBS specials on my own.
Right.
And I sang with Ray Charles and Kenny Rogers and Tom Jones.
Yeah.
It was George Benson. It was great. And it was before MTV, and I was doing the acting out the storylines of the songs before MTV did.
Yeah.
So it was just great.
We'd love to see you do it again. Well, now, but until then, you can catch Lynda Carter performing her show, Time of My Life. It's this Friday and Saturday night at the Apple Room, home of jazz at the Lincoln Center. And ticket information is on our website, WLNYTV.com/thecouch. We want everybody to go and check it out.
Thank you very much. We're almost sold out, so hurry up.
Yes, hurry up, Lynda Carter. Thank you so much. We love having you here. Thank you.